Coronavirus, 6 actions all countries must effect now. World Health Organization. The World Health Organization has urged nations to take urgent steps in the fight against coronavirus. The global pandemic has affected 200 countries and caused over 20,000 deaths globally. Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, Director General of the WHO, at a briefing lauded the lockdown that has been affected in many countries. He stated that the period should be used to do more to suppress the spread of the disease. We understand that the countries are trying to assess when and how they will be able to ease these measures, Ghebreyesus said. Asking people to stay at home and shutting down population movement is buying time and reducing the pressure on health system, but on their own, these measures will not extinguish the epidemics. He added that the point of these actions is to enable the more precise and targeted measures that are needed to stop transmission and save lives. We call on all countries that have introduced so-called lockdown measures to use this time to attack the virus. You have created a second window of opportunity. The question is, how will you use it? The Director General of WHO advised countries to immediately expand, train, and deploy healthcare and public health workforce. Implement a system to find every suspected case at the community level, ramp up production capacity and availability of testing, identify, adapt, and equip facilities you will use to treat patients, develop a clear plan and process to quarantine contacts, refocus on the role of government on suppressing and controlling COVID-19. Ghebreyesus stressed that these measures are the best way to suppress and stop transmission so that when the restrictions are lifted, the virus doesn't resurge. There are 51 confirmed cases of coronavirus in Nigeria. So people, World Health Organization has given 6-point actions to all countries. Nigeria will be exposed very soon. 6-point actions. If you have been following these 6-point actions, I don't know how Nigeria, how our government, how President Muhammadu Buhari is going to meet up with all of this, because it's not meant to be fire brigade. What he's talking about are already things that should have been in place, and those are the things we use to tackle this coronavirus. Let me point one out very well that you are very familiar with wherever you live, which state, wherever. If you come from this same our Nigeria, you will relate to that. He talked about our healthcare facility. Do we have healthcare in Nigeria? I don't know. We don't have healthcare in Nigeria. Go to hospitals, nothing is working. There is no lights, there is nothing that works. Even ambulance, no emergency service, no emergency line that you can call in the case of any emergency. We don't even have healthcare to start. It's a shame and it's a disgrace to our own nation and our own very president and all the people that call themselves politicians. Anytime they are poorly, they fly out. Anytime they are sick, they are out of the country to get treatment elsewhere and let the masses make do with whatever is left. The World Health Organization Director General has given 6 actions. I don't know how we're going to meet up with these 6-point actions. Let me look at one of them. Let's look at one of them together, and you tell me what we're going to do in this case. He said we should identify, adapt, and equip facilities that we use to treat patients. What do we have to treat patients in our country? I don't know. He said we should implement a system to find every suspected case at the community level. There are just so many things. It's a pain that this trying period, this is how they will know that all the things we've been crying about long ago there are basic things that needs to be done in a country. Basic things. They are the basic of the basic. Now, we talked about lockdown. Other countries, let's talk about lockdown for one moment. Other countries are implementing a lockdown they've implemented lockdown, and now our very own president is talking about lockdown. Lockdown is not bad, it's not a bad thing. Self-isolation, all of that is good, but the country we live in, how do people, how I can imagine people that live in areas where they don't have water inside their house. There is no water running. You understand what I mean? No water running. So if they need water, they need to maybe travel like how many miles, go and get water, and you're saying they should be locked down, they shouldn't leave their house. How would that be possible? How possible is that? There are people that their daily, their ends, the how they get food is when they go out in the morning to hustle, to run around and look for what to eat. Then that's when they bring something home for their family to be able to eat in the evening. If they don't go out, how will all of this be possible? This is our own country. So President Muhammadu Buhari, be ready to answer to the Director General of the World Health Organization, because this is the charge he has given to all nations, and Nigeria is not excluded. We are not excluded. So you see, guys, people, can we hear this? Can we see everything now? So I want us to comment on this. I want to hear your take. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Share your ideas as well. Let's hear what you think. Let's hear what you feel about all of this, and what the 6 points that they've given for all nations to adhere by. I don't know how we're going to meet up with all of this. The Director General also said that all countries should immediately expand, train, deploy healthcare workers. Oh, it is well. I don't know. So my people, please, let's comment on this. Let's share. Let's like, and want to hear your take on this. Want to take this time to say a big thank you to everyone that have subscribed to us. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Do press on the subscribe button down below, and also click on the notification bell. It enables you to get updates of all of our latest news as they come up. Want to take this time to say thank you once again. Till I come your way again. Bye for now, and God bless.